Hey guys, Eric Steckel here from Los Angeles. Happy to be here in Italy, having a great time. Today I'm at the GuitarTutorials studio near Milan, and keeping it simple. Got my Nags Candy Mezza Barba amp, and we're going to play some licks for you. Going to talk a little bit about my approach to the guitar, what the hell blues metal is, and why I created it, and why I play that way. So I'm going to start I'll just play a little bit, just improv for you guys, and then we'll dive in a little deeper. Yeah, so, you know, in passages like that, I'm throwing in a lot of different influences. Everything I grew up, you know, my childhood is all coming out in my playing. And I talk a lot about where blues metal came from. And for me, it's all about what was being played in my house as a kid. You know, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Van Halen, blues, metal. Gary Moore, Duane Allman. Again, blues and metal. So it's that combination, and when we get a little bit more into the technical part of why I play the licks that I play, it's a result of years of hearing that music in my house as a kid. So the idea of combining the blues and the metal is, you know, something where, let's say we're in the key of E. We want to do sort of a bluesy metal guitar solo. You know, the blues aspect of it is your classic. And your metal aspect is throwing in those. Throwing in those pinch harmonics and those inverted power chords gives you that thicker, more modern metal tone in conjunction with a pentatonic blues lick. So we can break down just a passage like that. What I was doing there was I was playing just your sort of E pentatonic blues licks, but I did a couple of ones that I think are a little more unique. A couple of Steckel licks, I guess, as you want to call it. This is one that I love doing, and this, especially live, this lick. It's not that difficult. It just takes a little bit of a reach. Of course, the higher up on the neck you do it, the less reach you need. And it's a very simple lick, but it gets the crowd going, and it's something like this. So you're basically just alternating between the E, the G, and the A note, and doing pull. And then what I do to end the lick is I do a little fast sort of arpeggio, doing almost, it's like a B minor chord, and I use that as sort of an intro to finish the lick. So when you do it all together fast, it looks cool, you know, for the person watching, and it sounds cool, and it's really just two kind of basic concepts just done at hyper speed. So sort of in context of a solo, it would be something like. So it's one of those licks that when you do it fast, it appears like it's very difficult, but in reality, you know, it's basically just a warm-up exercise, actually. And then the other part of it is just basically breaking a B minor chord down, you know. So those are ways you combine blues and metal, and what it does is it makes the playing a little more interesting. It's not just blues or just metal, and I think that's the beauty of that combination, at least for me. And there's a lot of Gary Moore influence, a lot of Van Halen influence in those licks, but it's also something that I feel is somewhat original. And if we're staying in the key of E for now, which is a great, you know, rock guitar key, so it's perfect for these type of things.